Hello everybody, this is Tuli, and welcome to another vlog. I know it's been a really long time since I've done a vlog, but I've been busy a lot, so here I am. Let's see, not much to talk about really, just doing college and stuff. Well, should have been more prepared for this, but last weekend I saw Thor: The Dark World with the Dub Wolf, and that was fun. We had a good time. It was a good movie. It wasn't bad. It was good. What else? Well, I was just talk about a few things. I'd like to talk about a few things. This might turn into a rant. I don't know, but I've actually said in another video that I would talk about like my thoughts on the Star Wars prequels. So I was thinking of doing a video of that right now. So I'll still call this a vlog because I might be going on talking about other stuff afterwards, but with the issue on the Star Wars prequels, I know that lots of people hate the Star Wars prequels. Lots of the mostly it's the fans who love the classic movies. I do love them too. I love the original Star Wars movies. Although I don't really like the changes that George Lucas made. It's like hot shot first. But yeah, I was just gonna talk about the Star Wars prequels. I'm not sure if this is gonna be I'm not sure if I'm gonna be talking about this like a review or something. But okay, I was a start. Now I want to first let's see. I want to talk about the issue with Anakin Skywalker being a kid, 8-year-old kid in the first movie, The Phantom Menace. I've actually heard that a lot of people didn't like that Anakin was developed as a kid in the first movie. Then he grew into a 19-year-old. But my thought on it, I think seeing Anakin start out as an 8-year-old kid makes the story much more tragic, because if you're gonna have a protagonist that is gonna turn evil in a couple other movies, you're gonna have to make him more relatable. And if you just start him off as a teenager, you already know that you can't really relate to him too much when he's a teenager. But as a kid, you relate to him more and it makes the story much more tragic, because you're thinking, wait, this 8-year-old kid is going to become a Dark Lord of the Sith later on? That's just tragic right there. That's Greek tragedy. And also the issue of Anakin being a whiner and stuff, I agree with that in Attack of the Clones. In Revenge of the Sith, he wasn't that whiny. At least until the end. But I think that in Attack of people are or getting more into it. Overreacting about how Anakin's character was portrayed in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. That he was like a really whiny dude. But I think in Attack of the Clones he was 19. Or 18 or whatever. I'm not sure. Like, I think he in Phantom Menace, Anakin was 9 or 8. And then in Attack of the Clones, he was 19. This is what I'm guessing. And then in Revenge of the Sith, he's 23. So, but I think that they were going for the protagonist that learns that becomes more of a man as he grows up. Like in Attack of the Clones, he's still a kid. Well, technically when you're 19, you're an official adult, but he's still a young man. He's still learning through challenges. And as a Jedi, even Yoda says that all Padawans go through being reckless and stuff. He even said in I don't remember, I think it was, Empire Strikes Back. He even says that Anakin was a reckless Jedi. So, obviously, George knew what he was doing with that, I think. But, also, what else is there? One thing that came up that I was thinking about, if any of you watched or heard of Confused Matthew, he also did a big review of all 3 of the movies, and also Red Letter Media, but I didn't really get into Red Letter Media that much, but with Confused Matthew, he says that the Republic is disorganized, and that the politics are screwed up, and so is our politics today. Politics is always screwed up. And I'm not sure about that, actually. Well, my only conclusion would be that they were under control of the Sith Lord, Emperor Palpatine, Sidious. So, also, if I'm sorry I didn't say this before, but my mom just came home. Never mind. This whole vlog will contain spoilers. If you haven't seen the Star Wars movies, don't watch this part of the vlog. Just skip over to something. I will put a link in the description where to skip to if you don't want to hear spoilers about Star Wars or the Star Wars prequels or any of the Star Wars movies. So yeah. So what was there? But I just think that the Star Wars prequels are fine movies. I don't think they're great. They're not great movies. I think the third one is the best movie of the 3. And I think the best story-driven prequel would have to be maybe Attack of the Clones or Phantom Menace. Because I remember as a kid, I used to love Phantom Menace. Even better than the the original trilogy. But now I think that, despite Phantom Menace's flaws, I still like it. And with Attack of the Clones, I think it's a more is the most interesting one because uh, I like the whole mystery of the surrounding the clones, how were they made or whatever, but they never really got into much detail on who's Sifo D, like Sifo D is, like what. It seems like they try to make it like Count Dooku made the droid arm. I mean the clone army, not uh Sifo D is, because it seems to me that um Palpatine knew this army would come. And how did Palpatine trick Sifo Dyas into making the clone army in the first place? And I mean, I know Jedi's can't be tricked, but I was thinking like, if since they said in Attack of the Clones they said it was the Order was made about 10 years ago, and that was in Phantom Menace. So I'm guessing that if any of you guys are a Star Wars expert, please tell me, or I can just look up on Wikipedia. They always usually have the answers for everything in Star Wars. So, but I just guess that somehow Palpatine's force sensitivity is really strong, that he could trick a Jedi without having to trick a weak-minded. Like with Obi-Wan, he says, the force is a strong influence on the weak mind. But I'm thinking, could the force be more powerful to trick an actual force-sensitive person? And I was just thinking about that. Like, it's kind of interesting. But, let's see, what else? Well, I might think of something as this vlog goes on, but I'm just saying I actually really like the Star Wars prequels. They're okay movies. They're not great. They fit well with the original trilogy, and I just like them. And also, I'm not sure what other person would play Anakin. Like, lots of people don't like Hayden Christensen. Didn't like Hayden Christensen, and I can kind of see why, but I don't know. I just thought it worked. The whole thing with Anakin being a whiny, selfish person in Attack of the Clones, but it worked. Because then in Episode 3 he was a completely different person. Because, like, right off the bat you see Anakin being a good pilot, being a good Jedi. He even actually in one of the scenes in Revenge of the Sith, he actually wants to help the clones out, and I thought that was really good. Even the Clone Wars show, the new one. Well, it's not that new, but the CGI one does a pretty good job of depicting Anakin's character in the Clone Wars era, and the other Clone Wars show too. The Clone Wars that came out, the Samurai Jack Clone Wars show. This is kind of weird. Like, there's so many Clone Wars stuff, Clone Wars stories. There's so much Clone Wars. But I digress. I like the Clone Wars. It's fine. It's a fine story arc in the Star Wars universe. Oh, by the way, I started a new Let's Play called Star Wars: The Clone Wars, but it's actually not based on the Clone Wars show. It's it actually came out like right after the movie came out, Attack of the Clones. So, and it's a fine game. I like it. It's good to play it again because it's it's a pretty hard game, but I mean it's a likable game. It's fine. So let's see. What else to talk about? I'm going to write a script on a new. I'm writing a script on for another stop motion movie, and it's gonna be called Paradox Wars. And I'm not really gonna tell you the plot because I want it to be a surprise, but it's going to be a follow up from Lego Spartans. I'll put a link in the description below. But uh, the whole idea of the movie will be it is a direct follow up from Lego Spartans. Actually not a direct, but it will show scenes from Lego Spartans. But it's kind of the same idea of having all these Star Wars meets Transformers meets Halo or whatever, and I'm really looking forward to filming it. I won't start filming it until summer because it's not. I want to do it outside, and it's not sunny outside. It's fall, so not good time for sun. So that'd be awesome. Also, I'm gonna make a little. Actually, no, never mind. I'll make it a surprise. But yeah. But yeah. It's kind of tired. My brother's friend slept over last night, and he's a pretty good kid. It's fun. I wish we watched a movie though, but awkward. So also me and the Dub Wolf were thinking of. Actually, I thought of it. I'm not sure if he says he likes the idea, but he never well he never said he didn't like it. He just said it's a good idea, but I'm not sure what he actually really thinks of it on it, or I mean, sorry. Well, I'm just not sure if we'll have time to do it, or I'm not sure, but maybe in December or something. But I had this idea of me and the Dub Wolf. We watch movies that are never known. No one has ever heard of these movies, and we watch them and review them. And I was Dub Wolf, if you're watching the Dub Wolf, if you're watching this, well, I don't know what to say. I'm just saying idea. I know I told you about this earlier when we saw Thor, but I'm talking to you, Double, the Double, not the other Double, the Double. It's very confusing. I think you should change his uh, um, name. I would. I guess he would. I think he should change his name to maybe. Um, uh, yeah. I guess. The double. If you're watching this, I would suggest to change your name because there is already a double out there, and it's just kind of when I talk. If I say the name the double, people might actually think it will be the other double. So there's already another double out there. So I would suggest maybe what I know you like wolves and all, but I mean, what about the wolf pack? Or um, um, the Wolf Man. Actually, no, never mind. That's kind of dumb. But just throwing out ideas for you there. But okay, back to the audience. Back to the audience. um. So yeah. Can't wait to do that with him. It will be pretty fun to watch movies that no one has ever heard of. And oh yeah, Sam and Mary's. But there was this one time we did watch this one movie. I I I think I said this in another vlog. And we watched this it was like a weird version of. It was a different version of Hansel and Gretel. It's not Witch Hunters, but it's a horror movie, and it's just not. It's just crazy, but I can't wait to do it. I think we'll mostly do it at his house, maybe my house a little bit, but I wanted to go over to his house this time because he's been over to my house so many times, and actually it's funny. Like whenever most of my friends always want to go to my house because they say that there's more to do in my house. It's like I can agree with that, but I like going to other people's houses because pretty much all we ever do at my house is just play video games, and it's fine to just play video games, but I like talking and stuff. But I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying I was ever annoyed when we had to play a video game. Like like maybe if my friend said, "Oh, let's play video games," I would never go, I don't want to play it. But I mean, it's not annoying. It's not annoying. But yeah. I actually haven't been watching Stargate that much right now. I just finished watching season 8, and after that, I'm still gonna watch it, but oh. I actually haven't watched the L Word ever either. I mean, I got disinterested in that. It didn't really go anywhere where I felt like it should. I mean, it didn't go anywhere interesting. I mean, if I want to see actually, never mind. So, yeah. So much stuff in the room. So much stuff. But I think this will be it for now. So I'll see you next time. This is Elite, and I am out.